I've been so hard on myself my whole life until this past year. Because I'm an empath and I take on people's emotions, which obviously didn't know as a child, I would become a people pleaser because I would feel how they're feeling and then I would try to make them feel comfortable because I was so uncomfortable. When we were out with friends, because I was so uncomfortable with myself, and then I'd feel everyone's energy, I would just start saying stuff to impress them, to get validation for them. Like, oh, look at me, this is my cool story. Then I would leave and be like, why'd I do that? I was so hard on myself for seeking validation from others. Then this last year, I'm like, okay, I truly want to heal this. Why do I do this? So I dove deep. And you know what? I grew up in a household where it was super toxic on the inside, but when you left, you had to look polished. We have the perfect family. But in the inside, there was, domestic violence, there was alcoholism, there was attempted suicide. It just was really bad. But we were perfect and we had to put on this face. I specifically remember this story when I was probably, 16. My dad had a seizure and I saw him outside and he got taken away by the ambulance, and we had these professional soccer tickets that my mom already bought. She was pressuring us so bad to go to the game, and now looking back, I know why. She wanted us to not feel worried about the situation, but what it did was okay, close off your emotions, pretend everything's okay, and move on. So I never learned how to validate and feel special within myself. I always had to look to society to give that to me. It turned into me seeking validation, me wanting to feel special, outside of myself. So if I told these stories of how great I am, that I must be great, but then I never felt it. Then turned to me being hard on myself. Why am I like this? Which then turned to all of my body issues. Our thoughts are so powerful and they affect our body, and our body is trying to wake us up. So they're giving us little ailments to be like, hello, something is off here. So when I started to address the emotional imbalance, where this all came from, instead of throwing every physical action on it that I could, that's when my life changed.